Okay, this is part two of short video editing training. If you're being asked to add background music to the video, or if you're being asked to add graphics to the video, then this part is going to show you how we do that. So I've kind of taken away some of the things from part one, the Jess clips, because we just need to focus on this single Sarah clip for practice sake. So you don't need to make any graphics. These graphics will be provided to you, so you'll have a chance to drop these into your media tab. I've got some here for us to practice with. So let's go ahead and go for that. So somewhere in here, Sarah starts talking in the script about texting connect to a phone number.
Your first time with us at River City Church, we would love to hear from you. Text connect to 765.
Okay, so she's starting to talk about it. So here's what I'll say about adding graphics. It very much depends on the script. In the announcement of the script, in the script of the announcement, does the person in the video, do they start talking about the graphic that you're going to show at the beginning of their script or at the end of it? If it's at the beginning, then yeah, go ahead and right when they first mention it, drag and drop that graphic right on top of your video. See how I did that? I just dragged and dropped it right on top and play it back.
765-300-4345 and give us the privilege of connecting with you in a deeper way.
So that's going to make sense if the first thing they say is this information. However, most of the time, they're not saying that until the end of the announcement. That's what's going on here. Sarah's not actually talking about texting connect to the number until she's already finished setting up the announcement in the script. So it's not going to be good for us to wait to flash this until she actually starts talking about it, because she's moved on to another announcement and the graphic has only shown 5 or 6 seconds.
765-300-4345 and give us the privilege of connecting with you in a deeper way. Another way you can...
So she's moved on already. This graphic now does not pertain to what she's about to talk about, and we've not been able to show it for very long. So what you want to do is you want to find where she first starts to set up this announcement.
You do. Or maybe an individual that is searching for encouragement or answers in an uncertain season. Send a text or call a friend about the broadcast right now. If this is your first
time, here's where she actually starts talking about it. So we're going to bump this graphic all the way up to that point. This gives the viewer
if this is your first time with us at River City Church, we would love to hear from you.
This graphic.
Text connect to 765-300-4345 and give us the privilege of connecting with you in a deeper way.
Now they've had a lot more time to view the graphic. The other thing I will say about this is we only got about 12 seconds of this graphic in. You need to show these graphics much longer than you feel like should be shown. Graphics like this, I made them 30 seconds for a reason. If they are talking about this for 30 seconds, you need to try and show the graphic for that amount of time. This is a pretty short announcement. I only was able to show it for 12 seconds. I don't like that. I'd actually like to have this graphic showing up for much longer than that. So don't show a graphic for 5 seconds. It may feel right in the video.
If this is your first time with us at River City Church, we would love to hear from you. Text connect to 765.
It might feel right for you in the video, but you got to be thinking about the person who's watching this video. Did they have enough time to see that graphic, to pull out their phone, to look at that number, to dial that number into their text message, and then put in all caps the word connect and send the message? Did they have time to do that in 4.5 seconds? No, probably not. You need to be showing these graphics much longer than you think. Gives them time to see it. Like, did they see it, or were they looking down, or were they looking away when this first came up? Keep these graphics up for as long as you can while the person is talking.
And give us the privilege of connecting with you in a deeper way. Another way you can find connection.
So I'm going to take it about right there. It's going to finish off. She's going to go on another one.
Another way you can find connection this week is by joining a life group.
Okay, joining a life group. So I've got a life group one here. Drag and drop somewhere around there.
Life group. We love to share life with one another at River City Church. Currently, we do this in online groups. There are so many
Leave
great
it up
groups to
there.
choose from,
Don't
and you
cut
can
it
join
out.
at any
Let it
time.
just sit.
Visit rivercity.info/TV to get started and join a life group today. And last
Okay, did you see that closing segment?
group today.
So this one's got a close on it. So let's say this wasn't enough time. You need that to keep going. Add it again. Trim it back. Trim the opening part off of it, so it's just still there. Trim this one back so the end part is trimmed off of it, and then just put these back to back.
rivercity.info/TV to get started and join a life group today.
So now you're not getting into this issue where you add another one to extend it because you need it longer.
TV to get started
But then
and join.
it like does that. It like reopens or something. You don't want that. So use the trim version.
.info/TV to get started and join a life group today.
So that it just continues on. All right. Okay, so let's say we've got our graphics now. Things are looking good.
And lastly, this Wednesday at...
So we've got the graphics we need. Let's add some audio. I can provide background audio for you. If you're doing your own video, then you can go find your own. But for video announcements, for example, we use this particular track right now. And so I went to my audio tab and I found it there. You could probably also put a song like this in your media tab. It could just be sitting in there. Or you can drag and drop it from the desktop. It doesn't matter. But you want to get a hold of the right audio. And you're going to drag and drop it underneath the video, all the way at the beginning. And you will notice here a couple things. Number one, you will notice that you can drag it to the beginning of the video or the beginning of your transition. We want it all the way at the very beginning. Don't make the mistake of dragging it here. You're going to have dead space.
Hey there, I hope...
You want it all the way at the beginning. All right? The other thing is, this audio by default is going to be way too loud for this video. If you're using these exact kind of media, like you're actually doing a video announcement, so you've been given a clip very similar to this of Sarah, and you're using this exact audio file, I'm going to tell you right now, 4%, 5% of this audio is all you're going to need volume-wise. How you do that is you hover over this line right here. See how it turns to those two arrows when I get over that line? Click and hold and drag this down. You're shrinking the volume of it here. Drag it all the way down to like 5%, 4%. I'm not kidding you. The difference between 5% and 8% is a big difference. So it needs to be subtle. Don't make the mistake of your background audio overpowering the speaker. Happens all the time.
Hey there, I hope you are enjoying the service so far and that it is a blessing to you and your family right where you're at. It's so important to have connection like this.
Make sure you look at some of the hot parts of the audio too.
300 live online night of worship and prayer. This has been a great time for us as a church.
Okay, I would even say that audio, probably is hard for you to tell in the recording, it doesn't translate, but even that amount of music is like just a little hot. And I think really this video, the audio of this video is quieter than it needs to be. So instead of taking this from 4 to 3%, I'm going to actually click on this and I'm going to raise the volume of this clip. I'm going to double the volume. So that's going to help me.
Could you take a moment to share this service right now?
Be careful doing that on video clips. If you just do it on the video clip only, you've got this going too hot, and so you try to raise the volume of it here. You can see here these little yellow and red blips. Your video clip is now distorting. So you don't want to do this unless you really have to. But I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to double it, and you'll see here I've got no peaks going on my audio. And then when I'm back here at 4%, 5%.
Moment to share this service right now and just think about it. By doing so, you could bless a family that...
That's pretty close. I'm actually going to take it to 4% because it's just a little hot. Let's try 3%.
You could bless a family that needs this message as much as you do. Or maybe an individual that is searching for encouragement.
Yeah, much better. Don't make the mistake. It's a very, very, very common mistake. don't make the mistake of having your background music overpower the voices. Listen to it on your laptop speakers, plug in good headphones, listen to it with good headphones. If you're playing this in the sanctuary, then plug it into the sanctuary or plug it into the big speakers of wherever you're using this video and play it there. I'm telling you, this is the biggest trickster of it all. You think it sounds fine, you think you can definitely hear the person, then you go and play it on a big sound system, and it's like, what in the world? That music is so loud. So just don't make that mistake. All right, last thing we want to do is trim this audio. So the whole song here is like longer than our video, so we're just going to drag this audio back to the very end of the video. And then right here is a little function where you can fade the audio. Right now, it'd be really abrupt.
Done this Wednesday at 7 to rivercity.info/TV.
Just like stops. Okay, so you can click and drag this little dot right here a little ways, and that gives you a nice little fade of the audio.
Together and pray for each other's needs. Invite someone that needs that in their life and log on with them this Wednesday at 7 to rivercity.info/TV.
All right, you're done. Last part is exporting this movie, which will be shown in the next segment.